Alexa, could you play the Learn, Develop, Live podcast?
Here's motivation and inspiration from Learn, Develop, Live with Chris Jaggs from TuneIn.
Sometimes you might need a pick-me-up, a push in the right direction, some words that help put you back on track. This is the Learn, Develop, Live podcast with your motivational moment.
Good morning! This is the Learn, Develop, Live podcast and your motivational moment for this week. My name is Chris Jaggs. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another adventure. This week I have one of my favourite speakers, Steve Harvey, and he's back dropping a quick piece of advice, which, if you put into practice early on in life, can lead you to some incredible things later on. Let's get straight to it. Mr. Harvey, the podcast is yours.
You can't Google success and you can't Google exposure. You can't Google now one of them things. Matter of fact, go home and Google it. Google success, see if you get it. Google exposure, see if you get it. You have to be exposed to certain things in order for you to know it. And success is hard. If I try to get my millennials to understand, it take a long time to make a lot of money. Daddy, you making money, I'm 61. It take a long time to make a lot of money. You can't just go make money because you got Google. Let me show you something. When you get on an airplane, you ever notice when you walk on an airplane and you walk past first class, everybody in first class got gray hair? You ever notice that? They all a little up in age. They all 50 and up, especially during the week. Them businessmen, they earn the right. You go in the back, it's young people back there. You back there. You got your iPhone out, you got your headsets on. Them grown-ass men up there got their legs crossed, they got a briefcase out. They trying to figure it out. They trying to make this paper. They in front. But you got to be exposed to get to first class. You got to be successful to get to first class. That's why they closed that curtain. See, they can't have your ass in back of that plane with that curtain open. You ain't going to believe what's going on up there. They bringing out a hot washcloth. You can wash up. They passing out menus. Everybody get hot nuts. You get all you want to drink. You ain't got to pay for the headsets. You get to watch the movies free. You get a choice of what you want to eat. They got to close that curtain. If you was in the back and they left that curtain on, you're driving people crazy. Hey, what my nuts? You don't get no nuts. Hey, how come I just got a half a can of Coke? That's all we giving you. How come these drinks is $5? He done ordered 3 drinks because he paid for first class. The seats is wider. Your knees can't touch the seat in front of you. It can't. The overhead space is plentiful for everybody. That's why they closed the curtain. So what you have to do, you have to expose yourself to things early in life. This is my suggestion. Do whatever you got to do to upgrade to first class. If it's spend a little bit more money, it's sometimes when you buy the coach ticket, when you get at the counter, just ask them, how much is an upgrade? If they say $75, just pay it one time. What happens is, once you sit in that first class seat, you have now been exposed. The game changes now. When you see that there's actually room on each side of you in first class, when you discover that you can slouch in your seat, that your arm does not have to touch the other person's arm, that they're going to bring you a hot towel, they're going to give you a menu, they're going to let you drink all you want. You ain't got to buy the headsets. Once you fly first class, it conditions your mind to look and think for first class opportunities. Once you fly first class, let me explain something to you. Walking past first class gonna be hard. Once you done sat up there, flew a couple hours in first class, walking past them seats will be the hardest walk you make because you've been exposed. You've got to expose yourself. Stop saying what you will never buy. Stop saying what you will never spend your money on.
And that was the legend Steve Harvey with some great advice from his own experience in the big wide world, which when you think about it, it makes so much sense. If you were to expose yourself to the finer things in life firsthand, it can really open up your mindset to exactly what you can both have and what you can chase out there. And as Steve said, if you were on that plane and you could upgrade yourself to that first class seat, could you imagine what it could do for you and your mindset and your attitude towards creating a better life for yourself? The possibilities there waiting for you to take them. Now, if you are ready to make a change in your life for the better and chase that dream down or make some changes to your own world, I'm here to help. This is my personal invite for you to come and book your free 30-minute LDL power call over at ldlcall.com. Let's talk about how we can take you and your world to a higher level. Now, I'll be back tomorrow. Have yourself a great day, and I will see you in the next one.
Thanks for listening. You can find more motivational moments at learndeveloplive.com, and we'll be back to inspire you again tomorrow.